Hello my friends, welcome to a new vlog here in London. I am Davide, a first year PhD student at King's College. I hope you can hear me because there's so much traffic today here in Buckingham Palace Road. And the palace behind me is the headquarters of Google and American Express here in London. I wanted to visit this area and I couldn't avoid to have a look at their headquarters. So yeah, this is a very sunny Sunday, and there's a lot of noise. Oh God. Finally a quieter place. I am Green Park near Buckingham Palace, far from the traffic jams and the noise of the cars. So this is a wonderful day here in London. Today I want to share with you some thoughts that I've come up to recently while reading the latest book by Bill Gates, which is How to Avoid a Climate Disaster. And he published it very recently, so it's a 2021 book, so few weeks ago I think, I don't remember exactly. And I also written a review on my website, so maybe if you're interested in that topic, go on my website and check it out. It's davideferrari.blog. And I was thinking about the complexity of the climate problem and how a lot of people, many of my friends and colleagues and people who have their own opinion, all think that it's not a problem, or they think that it's a simple problem and don't know exactly how complex and how wide the problem is. There's a lot of sun. So it's a global problem which touches every single aspect of our lives, our daily lives. So it regards how we move, so the mobility, cars and trucks and trains and planes, etc. How we build things, because cement, steel, all of those building materials, plastics, involve producing greenhouse gases. Involves how we heat and cool our home and our offices and public places, because of course it needs electricity or we use gas, and there's a lot of production of greenhouse gases from these activities. And it's a very complex problem, and it cannot be tackled simply by starting buying electric cars or using more bicycles and scooters and walking. Of course it will help, and it's one of the key elements, but it's way more complex, because for example, in the town when I grew up, there are very few electric vehicle charging stations. There are, I think, 10 of them, and they are always empty. There are no electric vehicle in that area. It's a very small town, so it's reasonable that it will take time to get population level usage of electric vehicles. And one of the main comment is, have you ever seen those charging station used? No, so they are not needed. That's not the point. The point is we have to go in that direction, and if you don't put charging stations, no one will ever buy an electric car because they don't have any places where to charge them. So it's the opposite reasoning. If you have the charging points, you end up buying a car, an electric car. But if you don't have charging points, you will never buy that. Does it make sense? Also, it is a long process. In this era of information and digitalization, we are very used to have instant gratification. Social networks are the most impactful medium that brought the instantaneous gratification in our life. And changing our behavior and bringing all our production of energy, of materials to zero emission, it's a very long process that will take decades. And you are not used anymore on those thinking about those long-term goals. But we want everything to be instantaneous. And if it's not instantaneous, we think that it doesn't work, or it is not important, or it is not worth the effort. So if the greenhouse gases are not dropping immediately, then it's not worth putting energy in doing that. If our efforts does not reflect an immediate result, so we stop immediately and change our path and do something else, which is wrong, because we have to be consistent for many years. And this is the same reasoning about diets. For example, when you want to lose weight and you expect to see results in a few days or in a few weeks, it's not working like that. It doesn't work like that, and you need to work consistently. And the main reason why most people does not succeed is that they consider it as a one-shot goal. So I sprint towards that goal, I lose 5 kilos, 10 kilos, and then I'm done. No, it's not like that. To lose weight and to be healthy, the most important thing to do is to be consistent and to change your lifestyle forever, basically, not only until you get to the result. And that's the same thing for climate change, for example, and for many other problems, and for many businesses to run, and they take time, and you have to be consistent, because great things need great efforts and a lot of time to build. And climate change is the same. So it's very complex, and reducing its complexity to very simple things is useful to better understand it, but it's very limiting, because we really need to have more consciousness about every detail, where the emissions come from, in what portion, and what are the most important and critical areas in which each of us can do something and can make the difference. I will publish a video also specifically on the review of the book by Bill Gates. So if you're interested in these topics, please stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, so you will see the video published in a few days from now. So that's it for today. I hope that this is a useful reasoning, and please leave a comment if you have an opinion about that, and let it be constructive and positive, please. And I wish you a good weekend, a nice week coming, and a nice spring, hopefully. Bye bye.